with you tonight. And when we leave tonight, and when we go back to our daily lives, I encourage you all to continue. I encourage you all to continue to hope and to continue to help those in need, to speak for those without a voice, and to continue to build better communities that we live in. And as Jack always told us, don't let them tell you it can't be done. Thank you very much, and enjoy the night. Thank you very much. Can I take your paper as well? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Radhika, for those powerful words and for sharing with us your dream where no Canadian is left behind. We certainly hope to one day see that where no Canadian is left behind. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point I'd like to call on our special guest speaker, Dr. Shahida Khan. Dr. Shahida Khan is a pediatrician and a gold medalist from the University of Punjab, where she earned her MBBS. She is a fellow of the Royal College of Physicians of Canada, as well as a fellow of the American Academy of Pediatrics in the USA. She is a former staff pediatrician at the Hospital for Sick Children and has also worked as assistant professor at the Faculty of Medicine at the University of Toronto. She currently owns and runs her own private pediatric practice. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Dr. Shahida Khan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. And thank you for the nice, warm introduction. It is indeed with great pleasure that I speak and say a few words tonight on this annual gala dinner of the North American Muslim Foundation. Tonight, we are not only celebrating the great achievements of this foundation, but also the remarkable work of charity it is doing all over the world in helping the poor, the needy, and the destitute, and making a tremendous difference in their lives. I would like to commend and congratulate its members, and especially Mr. Farooq Khan for doing such a noble work. And for people like Farooq Khan and others who choose to do such voluntary work, I would like to say that such people may not necessarily have the time, but they have the heart to do such noble humanitarian work. May God bless them and give them the ability and strength to continue to do this mission with efficiency. And now, let me take a few minutes to tell you about this little boy, Ishan Muhammad, who has come all the way from Pakistan to have surgery done for his heart defect that he was born with. I believe he and his mother are here tonight. They were sitting at the back. Are you here, Sanam and Ishan? Can you stand up and be recognized? I think maybe they've gone. Oh, there she is. And little Ishan is there. The heart condition that he has and he suffers from is called tetralogy of Fallot. In this heart condition, there are 4 structural or anatomical defects. Because of number 4, it is called tetra or tetralogy. And Fallot is the name of a French physician who described it in 1888. And although it was described much earlier in the 1600s and 1700s, but it still carries the name of Dr. Fallot. And as a result of this structural abnormality, unoxygenated blood from the right side of the heart does not go to the lungs to get oxygenated because of the defect of a narrowing of the artery which carries the blood. And because of another defect of a big hole between the right and left chambers of the heart, the blood which is unoxygenated from the right side of the heart mixes with the left side of the heart, and this unoxygenated blood then goes through the aorta and circulates throughout the whole body. And obviously it is unhealthy, unoxygenated, so it interferes with the proper growth and functioning of the several organs of the body. And if untreated, sooner or later, there are fatal and serious consequences, including heart failure. And the only treatment available is total surgical correction of the defects, and fortunately it is available. So the doctors in Pakistan told Ishan's parents that they were not able to do this surgery, and they will have to take Ishan abroad. But financially, the parents could not afford to pay for the cost of the surgery, nor could they bear the expenses of the air travel, and they did not know anybody abroad to support them. But they had heard about Herbie Foundation of the Hospital for Sick Children. And they contacted the foundation, who accepted his case and agreed to do his surgery totally free of charge. However, they will not take care of the extra or non-medical expenses, which include their airfare to and from Pakistan, accommodation, food, transportation, and several other unexpected and hidden expenses that might evolve depending upon the length of stay here. And because of my long-standing association with the Hospital for Sick Children, and also my involvement previously with many similar cases, and especially if I may remind you the well-known and famous case of Jamal twins, whose heads were joined and came from Pakistan in 1994 for surgery here. I was actively involved with that case. And the community, not only in Toronto, but all over Canada, and in fact all over the world, people donated thousands of dollars to help in the treatment of those Jamal twins. And as such, the foundation asked me if I could be of any help in this case as well. And I said, I will try my best. So my husband Ashik Khan and myself, we contacted a few local community organizations, but none of them seemed to be interested. And in fact, they said it will be difficult for them to take this responsibility. And then Mr. Ayub Qureshi, whom you all know, mentioned the name of this North American Muslim Foundation, and indeed Mr. Farooq Khan accepted and agreed to take over this responsibility without any hesitation. And he got the ball rolling, and in no time he contacted the family and organized the necessary paperwork and made arrangements for them to come here. But of course we needed the funds. And I'm very thankful to the community members and my very close friends, some of whom are here tonight, who have donated generously towards this cause. I'm very thankful to Arfa Muzaffar. I'm not sure if she's here tonight, but she helped me to do a radiothon along with Farooq towards the end of month of Ramzan. And I was very impressed, and I must acknowledge the enthusiasm and the vitality that Arifa showed in conducting this radiothon. It was shortly before Iftari time, and she was on the air for well over 2 hours, non-stop, with no commercial break whatsoever. And above all, she did not charge any money from us. So I really appreciate and commend her for this noble work. I know she's not here, but can you please give a big hand for Arfa? And for those of you who have donated for this cause, let me assure you that this is a noble cause and your donations will not go a waste. And let me say something else to you. Whatever you do for yourself alone dies with you. But whatever you do for others and the world remains and is immortal. This was a teamwork, and as you know, the teamwork divides the task and multiplies the success. No one can whistle the symphony. It takes the whole orchestra to play it. I'm very thankful to all the members of this team and the orchestra, without whose help this would not have been possible. I'm thankful to this organization who has given me the opportunity to talk to you. And in the end, let us all pray together that Ishan has a successful surgery, has a speedy recovery, and be able to go back home with his mother in a good and healthy state. Thank you. Amen.
Dr. Shahida Khan, thank you so much for those words and for sharing with us a little bit about Ishan. Our duas go out with him, and we do wish him a successful surgery and a happy life. At this point, as you know, NAMF has been very busy with a number of achievements, projects, and initiatives throughout the year. So we have a small presentation for you, helping the community for a better tomorrow. For this, I'd like to call on NAMF's Executive Director, as well as one of NAMF's founding members, Mr. Farooq M. Khan, who has pretty much dedicated his life for the community. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Farooq Khan.
Thank you, Mariam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه الأجمعين. Distinguished guests, Dr. Shahida Khan and Ashiq Khan, members of the Board of Directors, ladies and gentlemen, Sue, Ratika, Val, and distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. And thank you for coming and participating with us in this annual NAMF Gala Dinner for 2011. I will request my trusted IT specialist Amir to help me out with my presentation and just try it on. Thank you, Amir. My name is Farooq Khan, and I'm the Executive Director of North American Muslim Foundation. Before I start my presentation, just one little correction. I'm not the only one in this organization. I'm just the face of this organization. This organization functions with a board of directors consisting of 7 directors, and I am the non-elected director. So